What's up, everyone? I am Yan. Thank you for being here. I listen to comeback songs, debut songs, and songs I've never heard of for the first time with you all. And if you're interested, of course, in K-pop, food, dance, other things, you can check out my channel and see what else there is that interests you. If not, that's okay. You can just hang out with me here. So we're listening to a debut group today. Congratulations! The name is called CNEMA without the I between the C and N. So it's still cinema, right? At least it looks like that. It's not CNEMA. Let me know if I'm saying it right or wrong, but I'll call them CNEMA today. So CNEMA, I don't know anything about them. I just saw them on the list and I was like, oh, okay. And it's a debut group. Ooh, yay, even more exciting. I love to support and just watch, new groups that are fresh and are complete rookies. And hopefully I get to know more groups by that. But anyways, this is their first song, so I hope they do well. The name of their debut song is called Moby Dick. So that's a classical book. Have I read it before? Perhaps. Do I remember much about it? No, other than like the whale and people wanting to kill the whale. Hopefully that's not like a spoiler, but yeah, it's a classic book, and I wonder why cinema theater with Moby Dick. I don't know if there's any correlation to that, but I'm curious because I have no idea. Just based on that, is it like a horror MV darker concept, or is there gonna be like a cute whale there, like a magical world? I don't know. So mystery right there. I guess that's how they will attract us into their group. So let's check it out right now. Okay, looks normal right now. I mean, like nothing scary yet. But we see one of the members, I presume. He is closing his eyes. Maybe he's enjoying the sunlight, and he looks normal, as in like, attire wise, setting wise, curtains. Looks like he's in a room. Is this like a poster or something, or just a reflection? It kind of looks like a boat, or maybe I'm just thinking of them. But yeah. All right, let's just get to it, shall we? CNEMA's Moby Dick.
하얗게 피었나 수평선을 올려다보며 맞닿은 하늘 위로 빛의 길을 따라 걸었지. 세상은 큰 파도 같아 작은 바람에도 밀려와 불안한 저 폭풍 속에 점점 가라앉고 있잖아. 찬바람이 몰아쳐도 숨 막혀도 떠오르게 앞을 향해 달려가. 넘어져도 괜찮아. 부딪혀 견뎌내 나가. 세상을 향해 펼쳐 my wave. 지구저 끝까지 헤엄쳐 달리며 빛과 구름 경계선 수평선을 뒤집어 하늘로 번져가 on my wave. I can fly away, ride the wind. 내겐 보이지 않았던 touching my way 빛과 구름 경계선 수평선을 뒤집어 하늘로 번져가 On my way 나를 향해 하는 my way 지구점 끝까지 헤엄쳐 달리며 빛과 구름 경계선 수평선을 뒤집어 세상을 향해 달려 my way
Where are you running to? This must be a continuation, I bet. Foreshadowing. Alright, congratulations, Cinema. I was quite surprised the way it was presented. Maybe I was just thinking it's another like K-pop group with like dancing and singing, right? But this was definitely a refreshing taste, and I want to share some of my observations with you all. But again, congrats for debuting. Let's go back to the beginning. So first we see this member here. I think there are a total of 4 members, right, in this group. And we just see the camera panning out, and the first thing I saw that caught my attention were his fuzzy pants. And I was like, ooh, like, I'm sure it's warm, but it's just very unique. And I thought he was like peeling it out or something, but he wasn't. He has some dice in his hands. I don't really know how to play any dice games, so those dice look very unique, in different shapes. Maybe there's a meaning behind that. And then we are out in the ocean, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe we'll be sailing, we'll see the whale. We just saw the sea and blue skies, which is fine too. It looks very warm outside. I don't know when they filmed it. It could be very cold. But then we see him with very long hair, and I was like, okay, kind of matching, I don't know. Like, his hair is not especially like glossy, clean, and nicely like curled or whatever, straightened. It looks like he was on an adventure already, and he just sang there, and I was like, okay, very interesting. And then we see another member pop up, and he's looking out and started recording, and I noticed they all had a ring, and I was like, oh, you're engaged. But then the other members, I think at least the long hair guy had a ring too on his hand. We'll have to double check. But he's recording and he's just singing. I think he has at least 1 ring here. And then we see this member sitting in the middle of this beach, right? Probably cozy again with his fuzzy pants. He should probably change outfits, so we'll get hot. And so then we see one more member here who kind of like fell asleep in the forest, but then woke up, kind of looked around, kind of lost. And I was a bit confused because by now there are only 2 people who were lip syncing their song, right? And I was like, what about this guy? What about the guy who was filming? Like, what are their roles, right? How come they're not singing at all? They just look like they're not dozing, but like dazing off into the distance or looking out into the sky or into the trees. So I wasn't really sure what was happening while the 2 vocalists were very into it. And I was like, okay, keep watching, keep listening. And yeah, I can conclude that there are 2 vocalists, and I was thinking, oh, is this like a band, like a CNEMA band? I mean, we don't see the other 2 guys playing an instrument. In fact, they're just wandering. I feel so bad for this man right here. He's just lost, and the cameraman is just filming him looking lost and confused, and I don't even know what happens in the end, right? But they all wander. I don't know what these dice mean. If you do, please let me know, or they're just random artistic things going on with the contrasting and, you know, depth of field feel. But then later on, they wander out into out of the forest, out of the other areas, and this looks like a place that many people have filmed, or I've seen some vlogs here. It looks very beautiful, and there's a little bit of a cheesy feel of them meeting each other up, but I love their smiles. They look great, and they all have their own final moments. I can totally relate to this guy recording all the time. I love to record others and take pictures of other things. It just so happens I'm just recording myself at the moment, but I really like recording what I see to create memories, remember what happened. That's how I remember the highlights of my life is looking back at pictures and videos. So that's definitely relatable. And so at the end, I'm in the way. We are looking at the sunset, kind of waving at it, enjoying the end of the day. So this was a very interesting MV, as half of the members didn't sing or do much other than looking very like serious, like thinking hard, and then meeting up and smiling again as they saw their other friends and members. So yeah, tell me your thoughts. If you know anything about CNEMA, please comment below. I'd love to know them more. Like I said, maybe they are like a band. That one guy with the long hair had a very strong raspy voice, which I like, and the other guy had a higher range, but they also harmonized, and it was just great. I love to hear them more in future songs. So yeah, continue to support CNEMA and enjoy Moby Dick many, many more times. See you next time. Thank you.